It's a frosty morning in Ukraine's west, as parts of the country prepare for potential Russian attack. The city of Lviv feels like a world away. Here in western Ukraine, more than 1,000 kilometres from the Russian border in the east, Lviv has become a temporary refuge for Ukrainians fearing an imminent war.
And when you talk with people, they often say, no.
This woman moved to Lviv with her husband and one-year-old from the capital Kiev and is staying for now in a hotel.
Of course it's scary. The worst fear is that war would start. I have a baby in my arms and I want to smile. I want to be able to think of good things. Unfortunately, the news reports in the recent days don't make it easy.
We fear outbreak of war. Those who have the opportunity to go somewhere to the west leave. They are afraid that full-scale hostilities will begin where I live.
Larissa Kazian made the decision to join her daughter in Lviv on the weekend, leaving behind her home near the Russian border.
I didn't plan to move. It was kind of spontaneous. It was literally 3 days ago. It happened spontaneously because we got scared. It was my daughter who insisted I should come to Lviv.
Larissa isn't sure if or when she'll be able to return home. Her daughter Veronica moved to Lviv after Russia invaded Crimea in 2014.
We live in constant tension. People don't really make plans for the future because we don't know what will happen.
I wake up and I fall asleep with the same mood, like I hope nothing will happen, but be ready. I'm living with these thoughts. My body is here, but my mind is in the east of Ukraine.
Zhana Shevchenko lives in Lviv and has been helping people fleeing to the city to find places to stay.
Usually people start to contact with me like, do you think it's much safer? Do you think I still can rent something? They still live in stress. Day and nights, we are in contact. They don't sleep well.
Like others in the city, Zhana is reluctant to admit an all-out war with Russia could be around the corner.
I think it's human nature to think the war thing will not happen. Like we don't believe we will die one day. That's the same.
Over the border, Poland is preparing for the possibility of hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians fleeing invasion.
We predict around 1 million, 2 million. We don't know actually.
These volunteers in the town of Lublin, 100 kilometres from the Ukrainian border, are preparing supplies and accommodation for potential refugees.
We have clothes here and the daily stuff things. So if people from Ukraine will leave their homes without nothing actually, there will be stuff that will help them. Personally, yes, I'm worried about this crisis because Russia is unpredictable, so we don't know what they will do. And they are preparing bed for refugees.
Thousands of these camp beds are ready to be deployed to centres near the border.
We would like to help Ukrainians because these are our neighbours. And sometimes I'm thinking what could be if, for example, Poland was in the same situation and how other nations should react.
But for now, as the threat of war looms over Ukraine, life in Lviv goes on.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.